Are you looking for the best tattoo stencil printers? In this video we will look at some of the best tattoo stencil printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Phomemo M08F Stencil Printer. We believe tattoo artists at all levels will appreciate the wireless convenience and strong feature set of the Phomemo M08F Stencil Printer, making it a solid choice for their craft. Having recently had the opportunity to incorporate the Phomemo M08F into our tattooing workflow, its portable design has been nothing short of a game changer. Weighing little and unfettered by cords, it travels from our studio to pop-up events without a hitch. Its ability to conjure clean, precise stencils directly from a smartphone is remarkable and spares us the dreaded search for power outlets. The inkless printing has been a breath of fresh air. We've experienced fewer disruptions due to ink blockages, a common annoyance with traditional stencil machines. Yet, we've noticed the printer's 10-sheet capacity sometimes calls for a pause to reload, which, in a busy session, isn't ideal. Despite this, the quality of the stencils has consistently impressed us and our clients. We've found the Phomemo app to be quite intuitive, easily printing designs with a tap. Beginners might take some time getting the hang of it, but it's well worth it. The noise level caught us off guard initially, however, it's a small price to pay for the efficiency we've gained. Our collective ability to produce a stencil on the spot is an undeniable boost to our productivity, propelling the Phomemo M08F to the top of our list for stencil printers. At number 2. Sacnahe Tattoo Transfer Machine. If you're aiming for precision and efficiency in your tattoo art, this machine is a worthwhile investment due to its ease of use and consistent results. When we got our hands on the Sacnahe Tattoo Transfer Machine, the first thing we noticed was the efficiency it brought to our work. No longer did we depend on manual transfers, the crisp stencils this copier produces are a game changer. It's particularly useful when we have back-to-back appointments, saving us valuable time without compromising on the quality of our artwork. Its straightforward operation had us working seamlessly right from the get-go. Switching between mirror and photocopy modes is user-friendly, making it extremely accommodating for our varying stencil needs. With 2 depth options, we could adjust the darkness of our stencils to suit any skin tone or personal preference. Yet, it's not without its limits. On occasions, very intricate designs don't transfer as cleanly as we'd like, demanding manual touch-ups. Also, after a marathon of consecutive uses, we've learned to let the machine cool down to maintain its performance and longevity. We've also had to exercise creativity with stencil paper to avoid wastage, as the machine requires using a full sheet for each tattoo, regardless of its size. Overall, this is a reliable piece of kit that has significantly streamlined our tattoo stencil process, making it a significant part of our tattooing equipment. At number 3. Calicon Wireless Tattoo Printer. Our experience suggests this printer is a wise purchase for any tattoo artist looking for efficiency and portability in their stencil creation. Tattoo stencil printers have revolutionized the way we transfer designs onto skin. From first-hand usage, the standout feature of the Calicon wireless tattoo printer is its impressive ease of connectivity. Pairing it with a smartphone or iPad was a breeze, crucial for when inspiration strikes and time is of the essence. The portability became evident the moment I took it on a trip. There was no need to worry about finding a power source immediately, thanks to the battery life. Working with this printer outside the confines of our studio opened up opportunities for pop-up sessions and client visits. Having an app to adjust, resize, and tweak designs directly from my phone simplified what used to be a tedious part of the tattooing process. However, for those not as tech-savvy, getting accustomed to the app features requires some patience. Rest assured, the learning curve is worth the quality and convenience it affords. The clear, crisp stencils this machine produces have brought a professional touch to our designs, elevating the final tattoo. For anyone who values their time and is looking for a professional-grade stencil printer, our use of the Calicon wireless tattoo printer suggests it's a solid choice. Despite acknowledging the necessity of recharging and staying within the realm of monochrome prints, its advantages significantly outweigh these limitations. At number 4. Itari M08F Tattoo Printer. We believe the Itari M08F is an exceptional choice for tattoo artists seeking portability and ease of use in a stencil printer. Recently, we had the chance to put the Itari M08F wireless tattoo stencil printer to the test and were impressed by its lightweight design. At only 2 pounds, it felt like carrying a feather, not to mention the freedom we experienced due to its wireless capabilities, no more tangled cables during sessions. Its ability to connect across all our devices was another standout feature, regardless if we were using a phone, tablet, or computer. Switching between iOS, Android, or Windows didn't slow us down, and we found the app exceedingly intuitive. It allowed us to turn any design into a stencil in a snap. However, it's fair to note that starting off wasn't all smooth sailing. During our first attempt, we faced a bit of a hurdle with the Bluetooth connection. The trick was choosing the correct printer model in the app settings, but once we got it right, the rest was a breeze. The print quality really shone through. It produced crisp and clear transfers, which made us forget about the dreaded ink spills and clogs, a huge plus in our book. We must caution, though, that some colleagues mentioned their stencils printed a tad light. This seems to vary by individual use and might be easily remedied by adjusting settings. Overall, despite a few bumps along the way, the Itari M08F cemented itself as a staple in our toolkit. It's a solid blend of convenience, efficiency, and quality, a welcome companion for any tattoo professional. At number 5. ATOMUS Tattoo Stencil Printer. If you're in the market for a stencil printer that's straightforward and reliable, the ATOMUS Tattoo Stencil Printer is one to consider for its consistency in transferring designs. When I first started tattooing, transferring designs onto the skin was one of the more time-consuming parts of the process. With the ATOMUS Tattoo Stencil Printer, that hassle is greatly reduced. Its ability to quickly transfer line work onto the stencil paper has sped up our preparation time. This machine was built with the tattoo artist's routine in mind. We noticed some small details that could make a difference to a professional. If you're the type to handle multiple clients in a row, you'd have to give this printer a breather after every couple of stencils. It needs to cool down, but that's hardly a problem when you think about the efficiency it brings to the rest of your workflow. While using the machine, the first thing we appreciated was its effectiveness with clear lines and simple designs. However, it's worth noting that the ATOMUS is not suited for transferring complex patterns filled with shading. Stick to line work with this one, and you'll find it's quite the workhorse. Some users have mentioned the inconvenience caused by the absence of a power cord. Thankfully, most of us have spare cables lying around, so it wasn't a showstopper for us. Overall, from unboxing to actual usage, the experience has been pretty much plug and play, which is a big plus for a busy tattoo studio.